Ethan, I'm sure there's a feeling of frustration, maybe even what might have been in that changing room. What do the players make of it, and what did you make of today's defeat?
Yeah, I know, a little bit of frustration. Do you know, we had the opportunities there. There was, I think Colby had one where the lads headed it off the line, and quite a few other openings. And I think we played some good football in bits today, and I think we can take encouragement from that, and just be positive and keep a positive mindset going into Wigan on next Saturday. So,
having very recently come in, you've got a kind of fresh pair of eyes looking at it. Manager's been saying that he felt like it was a very good attacking performance today, and perhaps a bit different to the last couple. Is that going to be the way to success this season, to be offensive and attacking and go for it in games?
Yeah, for players, it's the way you want to play football. You want to be getting shots off, crosses into the box, playing that type of way, and definitely this is the way the manager wants to play as well. And I think there's a great togetherness in the group, and since coming in, I know you probably sound quite cliche saying that, everyone says that, but it's generally a really together group, and probably one of the most together groups I've been part of. So everyone's fighting for each other on the pitch, and I think you can see that in the way we play and the encouragement we give to each other. So I think it's a great recipe for kind of having success, and as long as we all stick together, we're going to achieve our success. So.
You might not have expected to enter the fray at half time, but I guess that booking for Harry Pell meant the situation in there was kind of a little bit different. What's it like walking on from the touchline at half time with 30,000 or nearly 30,000 people in here?
Yeah, it's exciting. You just want to go and play and kind of express yourself, and obviously Harry's been brilliant. Playing with him last week and watching the games as well, Harry's been brilliant. You know, he's a great leader as well on the pitch and talks loads, and Matt, and great. There's a great bunch in the group, and Morgs as well is great.
You go through those names. Is that an area where there's a particularly large amount of competition? Because I've got Seamus Keneally sat up with me.
Exactly, Seamus as well, and Seamus in training as well is another leader. So yeah, we all get on so well, and there's some good players in that department.
If Sunderland are bookies' favourites, one of the teams that are tipped to go up, is this a bit of a benchmark today that Accrington aren't too far away?
Yeah, you try not focus on other people. Do you know? I think we can take confidence from that game, the way we played, and I think just as a team, we focus on ourselves as long as we're pushing each other in training and fighting for each other on the pitch. And I think you can see that, and as long as we do that, that's a great recipe for success, as I kind of said.
And team-wise, and I guess for you personally being new to it and kind of changes in circumstances, moving and all that stuff, is it good to have a week to the next match?
Yeah, it is what it kind of is. Everyone, I like a Saturday, Saturday. It's just games and games. You sometimes get into a bit of a rhythm, but yeah, exactly. It's more time in the training pitch, and we all work on different things and get a good week's training ahead of the game against Wigan. And
you've talked about the atmosphere and the kind of togetherness in there, and Colby Bishop was talking about that before the game when the players were all taking the mickey out of him, and he was kind of taking it in his stride.
Yeah.
Having come into that new, I know it happens in lots of football dressing rooms. Is that the thing that really strikes you about this team and this squad?
Yeah, everyone's just happy to kind of have a laugh, take the mickey out of each other. It's just a really honest group of lads, and everyone pushing for the same goal and in the same direction. And when you have that, it's a great environment to be in. And yeah, I think that togetherness, it transfers onto the pitch, and you can trust one another. Everyone has full trust. Whoever's on the pitch, they've got trust in one another.